Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to, discuss about, why Christmas doesn't feel the same what it used to back in the past. Because I know that Christmas is already over and I hope you enjoyed a wonderful moment and even spending time with your friends and family during the Christmas times and even enjoying every good moments of it. Since, Christmas is always just, come and goes all the time. But sometimes I have a really odd feelings about this. I know some people have that feelings that, Christmas vibes doesn't feel the same back in the past, you know? Because understand this, things has changed a lot. Whether it's, positive or even negative as well. So this is the reason why I want to discuss about this. And also I found this interesting TikTok videos that may hope explain to you why this Christmas vibe doesn't feel the same what it used to back in the past in your childhood. So yeah, let's get to it, shall we?
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like 2025 is the most un-Christmas feeling ever. And no, I'm not saying any other year before 2025 was the most Christmas feeling ever. It's really just that a lot of shit has happened in the past year or this year because, bro, like, what is there really to get excited about? Like, the economy is not getting any fucking better. The world's going to shit. Society is just cooked as a whole. It's not me bringing like negativity or nothing, but please stay positive and spend time with family. I'm just realizing the reality of what's really going on here. And it's like once you get older and shit, you don't care about Christmas no more. Even a friend of mine texted me earlier saying, "What are you doing for Christmas?" I told him nothing really because I don't care for the holiday. If you know your meanings behind that holiday, you will know not to celebrate or give a fuck. It's European traditions, bro. Like I'm telling you guys, I literally forgot that Christmas was coming up this month. And it's in a couple of days too. It's really just due to adulthood and bills and a lot of shit going on. But honestly though, Christmas is just another day, bro. Honestly, I just treat it as any other day.
Yeah, man, I used to feel the same way of what you stated on your TikTok video. That the Christmas spirits doesn't feel the same anymore back in the past. Because if you was a childhood, maybe like 10 years ago or even 20 years ago, you have a greatest Christmas experience than you ever have than compared to like today's, generations or even today's 2020 decades. Because, the Christmas at the time was felt so quite strong and the Christmas spirit is very quite at the all-time high. Where, lots of friends and family comes and try to, enjoy every moment where you have, Christmas dinner with your family. Or even just, when the kids wake up in the morning, they will run downstairs and open up, the Christmas presents. And that's where they feel all, the excitement, the joy, the happiness, and where parents, take pictures, even do the video recording where the kids open their presents. And sometimes they got Christmas activities, where, go to the church or even just sing a choir. Or even just, other Christmas activities, like maybe like go on a Christmas field trips. Or even Christmas family vacations and stuff. And yeah, this is sound like a great old memories that, the previous generations, whether you're, Gen Z or even millennials or even a Gen X, where they have a good Christmas experience. But now today, the Christmas experience is already, it's already dead in the waters because all this, all those problems going on. Because one, you got the, rampant inflations and where, where parents can't afford to, buy the Christmas presents for their kids. And if the kids don't get the Christmas presents, the only good thing they will receive is a meal, a Christmas meal, where they can fill up their stomachs, rather, go empty. And that's what my dad told me. If the kids don't get Christmas presents, at least they got the good meal to, fill their tummies in. Since, most low incomes or even a working class family couldn't afford, a kids a Christmas presents due to, the current state of our economy where it just becomes too expensive to afford those presents. And also, the nice things for Christmas. So that's where, you got like, income gap. While the rich people, they got all those Christmas presents. And some rich families, they just give, a kids like, Lamborghinis or even some fancy Louis Vuitton bags and stuff. You know what that means. Well, the middle class, well, we can still get decent Christmas presents, but we usually start to struggle a lot more. Because due to rapid inflation, supply chains, and even, the changes of, let's say, the culture of what Christmas, what it means to be in Christmas, since now it's just really quite feel different, to say the least. And here is another critical part of why Christmas vibe doesn't feel the same at all. And it is, when you're at the age 18 or even 21, when you're at, let's say, the grown-ups age. Because understand this, once you hit those certain age of, young adults, the Christmas vibes and even your Christmas experience will be no longer what it used to. It'll be no longer the same no more. Because now, your parents are going to expected you to buy your own Christmas presents instead of, parents or even your Santa Claus, buying your Christmas presents for you. Because you need to understand this, that's just adult life. That's just adults' responsibilities. I know this is harsh as it sounds, but we need to fully acknowledge it and understand this, that once you hit the certain types of age, your Christmas experience is just no longer going to be the same what it used to since your childhood. Because once your childhood ends and enter, let's say the grown-ups, now your Christmas, I guess, your vibes and your view of Christmas has changed. And that's why you're going to see some young people just may not feel like, celebrating Christmas, because now they just treat Christmas Day as, an ordinary day. Instead of, something, a special day or even a special time. And sometimes those, young adults who are already grown up, whether it's, Gen X, millennials, or even a fully adult Gen Zs, they just, sometimes when during the Christmas times, either they just, spend most of, the time being alone, maybe like playing their video games. And if they want to get some Christmas presents, they have to go onto Amazon and buy those Christmas presents for themselves. Or if they have maybe like friends or even their girlfriends or boyfriends, they can still buy those, those gifts and give it to the people they usually love them or what they usually trust on. So I'm going to, start sharing my Christmas experience and in my stories about what happened, last week during the Christmas Eve and the Christmas Day. Is that I just went to Amazon and go on, let's say, selective shopping, which I usually start buying stuff, let's say, a CD player for my computers. I also got a dust blower to clean all the dust from my PC. I also got these 2 books where I actually got, the Journey and even the space flight books. I also got, a backpacks and even the new speakers with expected, to come by, the New Year's Eve, with, even though Amazon's probably running late or something. And also I end up getting, those 2 electronic bags to put all my, electronic equipments, whether it's, flash drives, wires, and even all the stuff that I usually have, for my computers and electronics usage. And also another thing that I see, played this recent update of this, the video game that I see showing to you right now. It's called Withering Waves. And they usually give us a new regions to explore, which is called La Jolla. Which that's usually a region fits in themes of, futurism and even space explorations. Where you, explore this, a technologic landscapes. Where you see all these, technologic robotic animals. And even, this, cybernetics technologies. And also, it's just a quite interesting regions that I really want to, explore, even actually enjoy it. I just spend a lot of time playing this regions a lot. And it's quite cool to see. And I also kind of like that region. That's probably be one of my most favorite regions that I actually ever experienced playing this. Because it just fits my themes of what I usually love about, futurism and even space explorations. But hey, that's what I also been doing in the Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So yeah, that's all I've been doing. So for all that has been said, so don't forget to like, comment, and even ask questions. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the good Merry Christmas. And I'm also looking forward to the New Year's of 2026. So for that, see you later.